Hi, I'm Jay Thornton, owner of American Gymnast, and you probably found this video because you were searching for gymnastics balance beams for home use. And since there are literally thousands of different balance beams out on the internet, I decided to make a video that differentiates between the types of balance beams and hopefully helps you make a very informed purchasing decision when looking for a balance beam for home use. So take a look at the American Gymnast website. You're probably in the home use equipment category and then underneath balance beams. When looking for home use, there are basically three different types of balance beams. There are beginner balance beams, junior balance beams, and training balance beams. Starting with the beginner balance beams, the two foam balance beams, the gray one you see here and the pink one you see here, are in the beginner balance beam category. And these are basically made of foam. They're 2 inches thick and the surface is 4 inches wide, just like a standard competition balance beam. Then it tapers out to about 6 inches wide at the base, providing a very stable and firm balance beam for beginner gymnasts to walk across, perform basic tumbling and dance skills and leaps. This beam is identical to the gray one that you saw, except for obviously it's pink, and it has the signature of Nastia screen printed, Nastia Liukin, the Olympic champion, screen printed here on the end. These beams ship via FedEx for about $20 to $25. They're 9 feet long. Second type of balance beam is the junior balance beam. We have 3 different junior balance beams on our website. The 8-foot one you see here and here. The difference again between these two is that one of them has Nastia's signature screen printed in on it, and then the 10-foot length, which you see here. The junior balance beams have a wood core to them as opposed to the foam on the beginner balance beam ones. You also note that these are 4 inches wide again, and the top of the beam is about 5.5 inches off the ground. They sit on these 1.5 inch high wooden legs here that you'll see that there are 3 of them underneath. This middle support leg is different from a lot of the other types of junior balance beams you see on the market, making our beam much more stable and much more durable because it has that center support piece there. This beam, the 8-foot length, will ship FedEx and will probably run you about $35 to $45 in shipping on this beam. The 10-foot length, you'll want to know that it has to ship motor freight. It's too long for FedEx to handle, so it has to go by a trucking company, and the shipping on that can run you around $120 to $180 depending on where you live. The third type of balance beams for home use are our training balance beams. The 2 that you see here are low padded balance beam and our low training beam. Both of these are 12 feet long. The top of the beam, again, 4 inches wide. It has a padded suede surface, very similar to a competitive style balance beam. The main difference being that it's constructed out of steel as opposed to the wood or the foam on the junior and beginner balance beams. I think I said this is 12 inches high. The top of this beam is 12 inches high, and this is a great solid beam, best suited for girls that are maybe already competing and want a balance beam that can accommodate all of their leaps and tumbling and dance skills. This beam also has to ship motor freight, and again will run about $140, $160, maybe $180 depending on where you live. So those are our 3 different types of balance beams for home use, and hopefully that'll help you make a decision on which one's best suited for you. Of course, we do sell balance beams that are competitive style and 16.5 feet long, and those you'll find under our gymnastics equipment category under balance beams. So if you have any questions or problems, just pick up the phone, give us a call, or you can instant message us looking at the chat icon on the top right as you start to check out, and we're here to help you anytime that you need us. So thanks for shopping American Gymnast, and remember, it's more than a name, it's who we are.